have to check my what's the word? My save files. I think this is gonna be a pretty short session, but we'll see, because this is really just a test video to see how things record on YouTube, because I've been using Twitch. Okay. Lag. Alright, it's done loading. So, last time I came to this new place, I left, let's see, I'm bad with directions, but I left the planet I was placed on and I went to the groundbreaker, and while I was here I picked up my companion Parvati wanted to talk to this engineer, so we talked to her, did some side quests for them, and now we're here. Yeah, and we're gonna see what else we're gonna do. So let's see. I think at this point we could probably, do the main quest now. Well, yeah, we could probably do the main quest now because a lot of these side quests are on other places of the map.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
So let's see. How to go home. Where am I? Is that me? Is that me? Yeah. Fast travel, because I lost. Okay. How do I get to my ship? Oh, that's right. My ship was my ship was what's the word? Impounded. So now I should probably talk to Udon. Oh, I guess I should talk to you.
If it isn't the savior of Groundbreaker, what can I do for you?
I saved you guys. I'm gonna
Be seeing you.
Alright.
Ringo's Purpleberry Fudge, a soft, sour candy shell around.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in...
Let me in, please.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
regularly scheduled
Hi.
Mostly.
for the following
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
I am Alex
Has something
Hawthorne.
happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him? He didn't seem to respond to your messages.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh, did you have a crush on him? Yeah, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I'm gonna lie and say he was eaten by feral donkeys.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
I'm sorry.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything
that's right.
at
So
all?
Phineas Wells is the guy who took me out of hibernation. Where's my mouse? There it is. Ah! Why is the board interested in Wells?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Let me see. Why do you think I know anything about it?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Alex never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Okay. Stop playing coy.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Okay, how can I run your...
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Such a good boy.
Be my guest.
What are all the locked doors in the
A
back?
luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Okay. I don't really
Ask
want
away.
to ask you any other questions. I leave. I got places to be, people to see.
Rizzo, purple-berry crust. Flakes and purple-berry flavored
Guess I should
Now with 12%
put some points into my stuff.
Have either of
Let
you
me on my ship.
Hey, you got a second?
Sup?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by.
Uh-huh.
I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look.
Uh-huh.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Alright, and you are?
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright. Why should I hire you? Wait. Let's do this. If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Don't beg. Tell me why you are
Hey,
on
that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want on your crew?
How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
What is your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
You gonna fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Perfect. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you on the ship. Wait, can I only have 3?
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Ah. I thought I could have all 5.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Parvati. I have a quest with her to discuss something with her. I think this is supposed to be this is supposed to be Parvati's room. But okay, hi, you're Felix. Sup?
Good to see you, boss.
How'd you end up at Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you?
I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays.
Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come.
I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Right. At least you weren't obliged to everyone. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
Alright. Sounds rough. Where'd you find
Hauling
work?
boxes was about the only work I could find.
Hated every second of it.
Foreman and I never got on.
What happened between you and your foreman?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Nice. So defend the honor of
Exactly.
your team.
I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now. I'm over it. And he's in recovery, probably.
Nice. Could it be diplomatic?
Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good.
That is true.
I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
You can thank me by not giving me any
That's just
trouble.
crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Alright. Well, this concludes my test video. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And saving? Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for viewing this in the future, perhaps. Alright, bye.